for the people listening, are you able to suggest any, everyone's listening to us, they're super enthusiastic, they're like, right, I'm going to go and, learn FinOps as soon as this is finished. Where should they go? Are there courses, books, etc.? What would you recommend almost as a learning plan, for want of a better term?
I would typically advise ITAM professionals who want to get closer to that space is first to get some cloud training with the cloud providers that are used by your organization. For example, if your organization is using AWS and Azure, go and do the fundamentals courses for these two providers. Many of these are provided for free, or the cost is really minimal. Typically, those will have, there'll be a number of tracks. There'll be kind of more of an engineering track, and there'll be more of a business track when you go to those providers and look at the training offering. Take the business track. That'll typically be more relevant for ITAM professional. That's really step number one. You have to understand the concept. What is the cloud? How it works? Some of the basic terminology and so forth. Once you have that foundation, I would really encourage all ITAM professionals to get the FinOps Certified Practitioner certification. You can get that from the FinOps Foundation. And there's also a ton of resources that are available as part of the FinOps Foundation. The methodologies and frameworks, all those materials are just available for free on their website, FinOps.org. They also have a pretty live community on Slack, and participation is free for end user organizations. So I really encourage you to take advantage of all of that wealth of information, and that body of knowledge is really growing by the day, literally. So it's really huge source of information that's available there. And then there's the Cloud FinOps book that J.R. Storment and Mike Fuller authored. It's now in its second edition. A really good kind of reference if you want to go deeper in certain specific topics. So I would say those would be some of the first things that I would recommend, and just engage with if there's a FinOps team, engage with those, or with a Cloud Center of Excellence if there isn't an existing FinOps team, and start to get to know who they are, what they're doing, how they're doing it, and those will be some of the basic things you may want to start with.